Welcome to my fish room.
Reef aquarium.
Yeah.
I'd like to have it with. I like the fish in there. I like to have some wildlife in there, but I'd like to also have it algae free.
Yeah. Well, algae free is not a situation here right at the moment.
I think I challenged it previously with red slime.
Yeah.
A protein skimmer. I think keeping that clean, I tend to get rid of that.
Yeah.
I haven't used bacteria because I'm afraid that's going to just destroy the whole tank.
What bacteria?
Not bacteria, antibiotics. I haven't used those yet. But
well, antibiotics don't work on hair algae.
Okay. Well, that was the red slime solution people kept telling me about. But
well, erythromycin works on red slime algae because it's evolutionary stage between a bacteria and algae.
Okay.
Like it's a cyanobacteria.
It's not something that just wipes the tank of bacteria.
It wipes that bacteria.
Okay.
Erythromycin is relatively safe for your filter bacteria. Okay.
That's what I was worried about.
Tetracycline, by the other hand, is murder on your tank bacteria. Okay.
Well, our second issue has been the aptasia.
Yeah.
And then the Majano or Mahano.
Mahano.
Pronounce it.
Well, I pronounce it Mahano because Hortensia is Spanish, and that's how they pronounce J's.
Makes sense.
I have no idea if it's correct.
You know what? I didn't even know the Mahano was a problem, and it was kind of cool, and I let it grow, and then I realized, oh crap, it just keeps growing. So,
I got some customers that love them.
Yeah, I don't particularly like it. I like the right stuff. I've been using Aptasia X to kind of tame it, and I can usually get it to almost disappear, but it comes back pretty soon. It's more just beating it up. It's not deleting it. You know what the easiest thing to do to get rid of Mahanos? Yeah, I've had those little shrimp before. Peppermint shrimp. Peppermint shrimp.
But you also got the wrasse there that likes to occasionally eat a peppermint shrimp.
Yeah, I've got a 6-line wrasse and a yellow, whatever it's called, wrasse.
Yellow chorus wrasse?
Yeah, he's zipping around here somewhere.
Yeah. They're bad for that.
Yeah, so those shrimp haven't lasted long. I did used to keep a couple down in the
refugium?
Well, not the refugium, down in the sump itself. Okay. I had a lot of the glass algae or the aptasia down there, and it seemed to take.
The glass anemones.
Glass anemones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So clearly our issue has been this hair algae. I mow it every month or so with a toothbrush, and I vacuum it all out.
Yeah.
But it just comes back as a greater force every time. Yeah.
Well, basically what we're going to do is we're going to stabilize your tank. Okay? Basically, when you have the fish, you have the top part of the food chain.
Yep.
So they eat food, and then they digest a certain percentage of it. The rest of the food energy goes into the tank, and it's used by other organisms or algae. Well, since we don't want the algae, we want to get other organisms that use the energy. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a water change today, and we're going to suck off some of the hair algae and export the nutrients that way. And then we're going to get you a cleanup crew. It's going to consist of hermit crabs, astrea algae snails, brittle stars, sea cucumbers, Neisseria snails.
I had 150 snails and probably about 25 hermit crabs, both blue and red.
Yeah.
You can see the snails haven't survived all that well. I'm not sure if somebody's eating them or not, but I do replenish them in batches of 20.
Yeah.
So I can't count the snails. I have no idea how many are actually alive in there.
Yeah, I don't see too many upright.
The white ones that have the little trunks, I've got probably half a dozen in the rocks.
The Neisseria, yeah.
I had tons of the astrea, and then the turbo one, the ones with the little, what they were called, I forget the name of
the star ones?
No, they look like I'm wearing a turban. Like they've got the
turbo grazers?
Maybe they're called turbos. I can't remember anymore what's what.
Yeah, like this here is an astrea.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah.
They're a member of the top snail family. This here is a margarita. Right there. It's more rounded. This here is...
Yeah, it was these ones. It must be the astrea then.
That there is a turbo grazer.
Well, that came as a hermit crab.
Yeah, well...
it was
turbo grazer shell.
It was a lot. I had a lot of those. Those were the...
yeah, these are the astrea.
The astreas. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if somebody's eating them.
Well, your wrasses.
Oh.
Like wrasses eat crabs, snails, whatever they can. Like opportunistic by
the towel on the left there if you want to try.
Okay.
Yeah, so the only thing I was going to tell you is that I keep my RODI water in that tank.
Okay.
So it's a 50-gallon tank, and I've got it hard piped in so I can replenish it right into the tank.
Okay.
And then I've got a drain out that's plumbed in. When I redid the basement, I plumbed the direct drain there.
Have you ever used nitrate reducer? It's in a purple bottle.
I've got the Phosban.
Okay.
There, you know that phosphate eater? I thought at one point somebody recommended that for red slime.
Well, basically phosphate remover, if you got red slime, you usually got high phosphates, high nitrates.
Right.
So you get rid of your phosphates, that sometimes controls the red slime, and if you get rid of the nitrates as well, it cuts both the algae.
Yeah.
Okay. Natural nitrate reducer is an instant ocean product, and basically what you're doing is you're feeding the bacteria that reduce the nitrates naturally through the live rock. Okay. The outside of the live rock is aerobic bacteria, the inside is anaerobic bacteria, breaks down the nitrate into nitrogen gas.
The anaerobic does?
Anaerobic, yes.
So the aerobic, what is it breaking down?
Aerobic converts ammonia to nitrite, nitrite to nitrate. Those are done by aerobic bacteria. The only way
they're not as doing as well, because those are the ones I actually will hit with toothbrush. So do I ever, like when I'm scratching off the hair algae,
are you wiping out the bacteria? No.
Okay, good.
Basically, the bacteria will be half an inch to an inch and a half deep, and if you killed all the bacteria on that outside surface, it reproduces so fast that it's a blip in time. Like within 24 hours, it can double.
That was my concern. So that's good to know.
Just basically, the reason you don't take the toothbrush to the outside of the rocks, it's just too much effort. Now, the other things that we can do is there's fish that eat algae. There's the lawnmower blenny.
Okay.
They're kind of cutesy, not really pretty, but kind of cutesy. They eat it. Also, there's the bristle-tooth tang family.